Yo, yo, yo. What is good, everyone? Let's load the music a little bit on the little thing. I like doing these little intros now, where we see, like, the whole song play, and then we get ready to lock in. Let me switch the scene. Boom. Nice. What is good, everyone? Appreciate you all for being here on this fine end of the week, starting the weekend very soon. And we're starting with some peak to satiate us. So, immensely grateful for you guys all being here on this fantastic day. Hopefully, everyone's doing well. I do want to say a few things real quick. You know, of course, we'd always do the speculation and all that. But time has kind of gotten, gotten a hold on me. And I was like, ooh, I have not, properly done a bunch of stuff at the moment. So, we're going to talk about it right here. Last year, we had a charity stream on the channel for, the holidays. We had a charity stream. And that went pretty well. I was very genuinely, amazingly impressed by all the support that you guys were able to give to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. We raised over $1,000 for our first ever Christmas kind of charity stream, and it was great. And so, of course, I wanted to do it again this year, and really see if we could somehow even top that, which was crazy for our first one. And I'm hoping that we can do even more for, everyone at CHOP. I think it'll be a good time. So, that's something I wanted to talk about off rip. I'm hoping it'll be on December 15th. That's Sunday. That's the next upcoming Sunday, not the 8th, the 15th. And, of course, it'll be a lot like the last one. It'll have a lot of creators there. It'll have a lot of degeneracy there, a bunch of toxicity, you know how it is. But one of the things I'm hoping on doing immediately, since, we're in the start of a new One Piece arc, is an Elbaf prediction bingo board. I think that'll be a really fun idea, and I'm excited to see what people have as, their crazy pick for what Elbaf's going to be like. I think... Is the stream, laggy? I don't know why. It seems like my camera's lagging. Is anyone else? Sorry, for the technical difficulties. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. I'm gonna see if I can restart this camera. That's very, very bizarre. Hold on. Alright, deactivate. Alright, we're going to just deactivate it for a second. You guys should be able to still hear me. We're going to activate it again. Alright, cool. For some reason, it looks like it's, skipping. Sorry for that. But, I just wanted to check to make certain. That's all good. But yeah, so far... I'm gonna give you guys some of the goals that we set up for this year's charity stream, just to sort of encourage people to be like, ooh, look forward to what's to come. So I haven't finished it yet, but here are some of them at the moment. Just gonna show, not show it off fully because I don't want to spoil everything, but just showcase some of them. So we have, for the first goal, 250 once again, we have the second coming of the Keverage, which was the section where I had to suffer through all these drinks I've never had before. And, whether it's some soda or some crap, I think it'll be a fun time. At 500, this is from my guy Commodore Laz. He thought of this idea. I was helping, asking people some brainstorming ideas, which is a full-on Don to Don video, because I've been making Don to Don short videos for every single episode. Apologies on the delay for the newest one. For some reason, it's not capturing the subtitles correctly, but that should be out tonight or tomorrow, 100%. That'll be 500. And then for 1,000, we got our first crazy goal, which is a Cartoon Network hotel vlog with the homies, because it's not too far from where I live, and it'll be kind of wacky, kind of cool. And for 1.5, we have a 24-hour stream incoming, and that'll obviously be with a bunch of people showing up if they choose to, playing games, talking with the chat. You guys know how it is. So those are the expectations at the moment, and I won't tell you what's further on, because that'll get you more hooked in to see what's next. So yeah, those are the goals at the moment, and some I have, but I'm omitting, to make you more intrigued. So yeah, the charity stream, like I said, it will be on the 15th, the Sunday after this upcoming Sunday, which is also great because it's a break week. People will be able to, join in spoiler free, or spoiler having. No, there's no worry about it. No worry about spoilers. So, at least fingers crossed, there's no worries about spoilers. So yeah, that'll be that little ramble about that. December 15th. It'll be the same exact date as last year. So, just wanted to say that first and foremost. I'm going to be making a community post about that on the 8th, meaning the Sunday upcoming. And speaking of big old group streams, for those who haven't seen, Jay is hosting the second ever Agenda Reverie. I will be there. I will be there no matter what. It is tomorrow, starting at 7:30 EST. It's sure to be a great time. I'm very excited. The last one was very funny, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So that, I talked about the short being delayed. I talked about that. And now, before I get into the speculation, because I know nothing about the chapter, which is amazing, and I don't even know the title. It's the best part. So, but before that, of course, we're going to do our member gifting, because it's the first stream of the month. Let's see. Shouts to these lucky 5. Boom. Let's see who it's going to be. Chase White, Kopi's Lab Sands, like Sands from Undertale, I assume. Fruit's Head, Minzala Mvula, and Archive Mon. Shouts to those 5 for becoming members of the Dog Pound through the luck of the draw, And now, I guess we're going to get to the speculation. What I think is going to happen in this chapter. So, the last chapter, obviously, phenomenal. One of the best chapters of the year, without a doubt. One of the best pages in One Piece, for me. With Usopp and Luffy seeing Elbaf. That was beautiful. If I could get that framed and put on this wall right here, I would. That'd actually be pretty cool. I might try and do that. But now that we're on Elbaf, what's going to happen? Honestly, I don't know. We know from the stuff on Elbaf that Loki is on the lower level, so we don't need to worry about him, I assume, for a really long time, which kind of sucks, because I do like Loki a lot and I want to see him more. But, I mean, it makes me more excited, more interested to see this character, so no issue there. But we're going to probably do a lot of world building, a lot of talking about the Sun Realm, the layer where the giants actually live. I think that'll be really fun. A lot of cool world building, like I said. Outside of that, probably, realistically, I think we'll probably see that kid, the bar kid who met Shanks. I think his name was Colin. We'll probably see him again. I think that could be a really cool through line if Luffy meets him. They both talk about Shanks, which would also be cool because Loki obviously mentioned Shanks and Luffy had a very negative reaction. If we see Colin talk about Shanks in a very positive way, or even talk about Luffy in a positive way, that'll be really cool. So I think that could be a really cool thing that could happen. Any Shank stuff, any, great. I would love that. Outside of that, I don't really have any expectations like this will happen. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm very excited. You know, we're in Elbaf. We're literally in Elbaf. So I am very, very excited. Yeah. And mostly, oh, that could be a cool thing. If we have some world building stuff, with like seeing the Sun Realm, I saw this tweet from, I think it was Arthur, and he did like a really big zoom in on the Elbaf double page spread, and we saw the exact area where Big Mom lived, with the orphans, and I thought, man, that's so crazy that it's like this big and a thing that's that big, like so cool. So I would like if we see that, actually. That would be pretty neat, because obviously a lot of people speculate about the orphans being Cypher Pole or God Knights. I thought that was a thing that came around, the Skullhead God Knight. That could be one of the orphans. I don't know. I like these theories floating around about these kids, you know, being like, you know, turned into government agents. That would obviously be a really sad thing, but, you know, something we kind of expect with what Mother Carmel was saying. So that could be a cool reveal if that's talked about in the world building, especially with Hyrudin and Gerd literally meeting and talking with Big Mom a lot. So yeah, those are my expectations at the moment. I'm very excited, but I say it's time we get into it. Let's see. And of course, if you guys are enjoying the reaction in the moment or post, after the stream is done, please like the stream. It does a lot for me in the algorithm, and I would greatly appreciate it. So with that, I say let's get into it. All right, One Piece chapter 1133 is called Praise. Okay. Pretty normal title. Maybe I'm kind of onto something with the Colin stuff, because Colin, maybe he's praising Shanks, maybe, or it could be about the sun god, because they're praising, like they're worshiping. That's interesting. I like that. I like that angle. Oh, the cover page is... Hold him? Oh, this is so cool. Tama being kidnapped by Hold'em. Okay. I like this setup here. I really like this setup. We have Oda always does this. It's like, a situation that's really similar to something we already saw, but how's he going to invert it? Now, on the onset, it looks like Yamato, who has this connection to Ace, and Ace has this connection to Tama, is going to protect Tama. Speed is also hurt, which is sad. We don't like Speed getting hurt. But how cool would it be if Tama actually defends herself and stops Hold'em in her own way? That would be really cool. I would be a big fan of that. But let's see what this one is called. Hold'em attacks. Hand over all your belongings. So I guess he's kind of like a bandit, essentially, since Kaido is no longer in power. That's cool. It's really crazy to see Hold'em. Like, that was literally like 200 chapters ago. Crazy. But with that, let's get into it. Also, Brandon King, one of the mods on the channel and one of the members of the channel, says, no spoilers, chat. I can't say what the chapter is about. You just gotta read it. Okay, I'm assuming this is gonna be crazy then. So I'm gonna actually hide the chat. I'm actually gonna hide the chat if I can. Let's go. Alright. Chapter 1133. Praise. Let's get into this. 22 years ago. Ooh, 22 years ago. What happened at Ohara? It still sends chills down my spine. What a tragedy. The civil... Oh, what happened at O'Hara? It still sends chills down my spine. What a tragedy. A distorted truth. A distorted truth. Okay. The civilian evacuation ship suddenly burst into flames. The mortifying screams I heard from that inferno is something I'll never forget. And Nico Robin was responsible? To think she sank all those warships too. She's a devil masquerading as an 8-year-old. We cannot let the world know the full details. This brutal incident would traumatize children everywhere. If you see her, just report it. Do not approach. Huh? That fugitive is on this island? I saw her. She had the eyes of a stone-cold killer. This is crazy, by the way. That they're covering up. Well, I mean, that's, to be completely honest, them covering up that Akainu, destroyed the ship, that's not shocking to me. But the way that they're blaming Robin is crazy. She's literally 8 years old, and you think she's just going to light a ship on fire? Like, that's so awful. No wonder. Like, it's not, well, we cannot let the world know the full details. This brutal incident would traumatize children everywhere. So the Marine is obviously lying to the newspaper people right here in the background here. The Marine being Spandam's dad, Spandine, I think. And so, that's so crazy. It's like the rabbit hole keeps getting crazier and crazier, because I assumed people only wanted to kill her because, they gave out this whole excuse, like, oh, she's a wanted criminal. But to think that the real reason that they made her that wasn't because of this whole cover-up with, well, it is a cover-up, but it wasn't just because she's O'Hara, has associations with that. No. Spandine made up this whole lie about her being the one to destroy the ship. That's nuts. That's nuts. That's really interesting how they took that little detail, because, like, of course they covered up Akainu destroying the ship. Of course they did. That's not shocking. But, like, blaming it on Robin is nuts. She has a scholarly intellect and lacks any trace of empathy. She's literally helping a little... That's so wild. The duality there. And with this... She's literally with a little abandoned dog in a snowy island, helping feed the dog. Look at that bounty. Let's shoot to kill. Don't hold back just because she looks young. Bro, she is young. She's 8. Oh, God. Guys, I just had to... Oh, God. Guys. Hold on. Music's getting paused now. Guys. If this chapter is Robin and Saul, I'm gonna... Oh, my God. I don't know if I can handle that today. I don't know if I can handle that. That last chapter with Usopp seeing Elbaf got me pretty emotional. If we are doing this right now at the start of the arc, oh my God. Oh my God. If this is what I think is going to happen. Okay. Don't hold back just because she looks young. She has mysterious powers. Hurry and catch her. Robin trembling in the cold rain alone. I can't sleep knowing she's out there. I wish she'd just die already. The Marines need to take her out. She's an enemy of the world. Oh my God. Oh my god. This is gonna be a big one. This is gonna be big, guys. I can feel it. Oda is... Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. She's getting flashbacks, so for context, she's probably still 8 years old at this point. Maybe a bit older. And she is, she's thinking about ending it all right now. But she's getting flashbacks to her mom telling her to live. Flashbacks to Saul telling her to live. Listen carefully, Robin. You're all alone right now, but someday, without a doubt, you will find true friends. But Saul, I'm scared. I'm so scared of everyone. When things are unbearable, remember what I taught you. Oh my god, she looks so awful. Like she's wearing this really raggedy hood. She has a little, like, bag tied with a... Oh my god. Laugh like this. Dada shi. It's gone. She's looking at an almanac. That's so cool. That's so cool. She's looking at a world map and she drew O'Hara herself. It's gone. She leaves a trail of thefts and murder wherever she goes. I hear she uses her childlike appearance. I assume that there's supposed to be a to lure. I hear she uses her childlike appearance to lure poor souls in, only to slit their throats as they sleep. What? That's insane. That little shit should go snuff it. Oh my god. I sure hope she drops dead. Get lost. And Robin's just laughing all the way, running away, crying. Okay. That was really heavy. And that's the start of the chapter. That was three pages. That was a insane way to start the chapter. All right, now we're getting back to somewhat happy. Yay! Robin is not dead. Woohoo! That's so great. That's so fun. Present day. Huh? There's a port on this tree. Is this a sea on clouds? Drop anchor. This is the Western Village Port. And there are sea clouds, of course. Welcome back, captains. Your lateness really had us worried. My brain is bugging out. That's such a weird line from Brooke. That is such a weird line. My brain is bugging out? That's not a Brooke line. I can never imagine Brooke saying bugging out. If Frankie said it, I would be like, okay, bugging out, like cyborg robot, cool. Or Lilith, but Lilith knows Elbaf probably. My brain is bugging out. It's all so out of this world. How majestic. And then we have Lily go, wow. There are others here. Okay, so we're seeing the rest of the crew. Whoa, check it out. This is awesome. And Bonnie and Frankie are both geeking out. Oh my, what's that? That's Svaler. It's a mist ship that moves using island clouds. That's so cool. It's an airship. So earlier this week we did a short where I talked about what's it called? We did a short talking about how I think that Rainbow Bridge stuff is going to be used in the final war to get up to the Red Line. But now this is here. This is also probably going to be used as well. Very cool. Very, very cool. That's incredible. What a country. The climate here on Elbaf is perfect for all this. Island and sea clouds, Chabon bubbles, rainbows and hovers. Look at all the technology they have coexisting here. If Lilith said dials or something, that would have been crazy. That would have been a crazy pull. Straw Hat, Usoland, my comrades, welcome to Elbaf. Robin, nice haircut. I figured you'd get one. You look like you've gotten well acquainted with Elbaf. Long time no see, Hyrudine. I've been keeping up with your progress. An emperor already, huh? As expected of our big boss. I'll introduce everyone later, but us four make up the new giant pirates. We're your subordinates. Us 5. It's a pleasure. I told you I don't want subordinates. Well, it's our choice, Digaga. And there's the new giant pirates. Oh, we got another double page right after. Cool. Cool. Even this insular nation was swept away with excitement when we heard about Big Mom's defeat in Wano. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Linlin and I were once friends, but she did something that the people of Elbaf consider unforgivable. Question mark? They're like, what? What did she do? It's also really weird that this guy is just crucified in the middle of this. Like, this is kind of crazy. Alright. Hey, Hyrudine, save the chit-chat for after our toast. Food and drinks come first. We've prepared a mountain of it for you. Gabba-ba-ba. A mountain to scale with us, I hope. Let's head for the tavern. Yippee, food. I'm starving. I got so excited. I'm running low on energy, too. Hey, Luffy. Huh? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Guys, how is this real? How is this a real story? It's already gonna happen. The fact Robin's like, guys, I got some stuff I want to do. Southwest of the Western Village. I'm fine going alone, really. No way! I want to be there. Me too. It's a good excuse to sightsee. Agreed. So people are coming to see Saul? Okay. Mr. Saul did say he wanted to show Robin the library, so let's head down to the school. He's a teacher. That's so nice. Thanks for guiding us, Gerd. It's no trouble. It's not far. Forget it, Robin. As captain, I gotta greet someone who took care of one of my crewmates properly. Bonnie's coming too? Oh, sorry. What? Where did you hear that? It's just the right thing to do. Ah, I get it. We'll save the toast for after you fetch Saul. I'll prep that special mousse for you. Take your time. Okay. Something horrible is about to happen before this toast happens. This toast is not happening. So even you warriors study hard. Mr. Saul is primarily a history teacher, but he also teaches us about various books. That's so awesome. This is Warrior Springs, and by the waterside is the Owl Library. Spring? It looks like it leads to a beach. That's right. It's a beach formed from the broken off parts of the tree. There's no tide, but that waterfall at the source is always making waves. It's like a real sea. That is so cool. That is so cool. Like, I love this. We're totally gonna get hit with like a bag bomb, a baggage explosion. Like I'm ready for suffering, right? But in the meantime, oh, Linlin and I were friends. Oh, look, there's a whole tavern. There's a whole town. There's this cool like little beach area. Like, how fun is this? How fun is this? We're actually here in Elbaf. This is crazy. All right, let's go get him. We gotta bring Saul back to the tavern. Hold it. This is Robin's reunion. My heart's pounding. This is... Oh, this is bad. It's Mr. Saul. He's fallen and he can't get up. Oh, so this is a direct... Okay, same guy. What? Seriously? We just came to see him. This is a reunion 22 years in the making, and he just collapsed. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor. I'll examine him right away. Where is he? Get him all fixed up, Chopper. Everything's riding on you. I love how Usopp is not saying he'll do something. It's just, Chopper, you gotta do this, man. You gotta do this. Do something, Chopper. He's over there. He just fell all of a sudden. How silly. Oh, this is exactly like how he showed up on Ohara. Hey, don't mock the sick. It's fine. I'll go tell him on my own. You all can stay here. But Robin... And to think, I got all worked up over nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm ready. This is like probably half the chapter left. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm going to turn the music off again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I just need to be in the moment. And just like how they met all those years ago, Robin is walking up to Saul on the beach, and he screams. He screams to scare her. Did I get you? And instead of her looking kind of annoyed, she's happy. Robin. Sorry, I wasn't sure how to break the ice after all this time. How to break the ice after all this time? I know you're not a kid anymore. You still have the same funny laugh. Yep, it's still ridiculous. Now, let me get a good look at your face. Oh my god. He's got a peg leg. He's got a peg leg, man. He's covered in scars, too. He could be the man marked by flames. He's covered in scars. Like, his whole hand is like half of his arm is scarred. His face is scarred. Wow. Wow. His leg is gone, too. That's crazy. Oh, my God. How is this real? Now, let me get a good look at your face. You've grown pretty as Olvia. You look just like her. What? Like Mother? We cannot give up. We cannot give up on the future you will live in. You'll understand someday. Did you hear Vegapunk's broadcast, Robin? I was there when it happened, so I couldn't hear much, but I read the coverage of it in the papers. Oh, you have kind eyes just like her. That's before he's talking about Vegapunk's message. I see. History is written by the victors. That was such a goated line. Those words were Ohara's legacy. They were supposed to have been buried in history, left to vanish without anyone hearing. And yet, the voices of the scholars of Ohara were passed on. Vegapunk was a true scientist. He refused to preach about right and wrong, but in the end, he still risked his life to tell everyone. Ohara and Vegapunk took a huge leap of faith. I'm sure their sacrifice will help shape the future. Yeah, and yours too. And she's like touching this big scar on his face. Does it hurt? Nah, I'm harder to kill than I thought. When I came to, I found myself drowning in the ocean. The ice must have melted in that inferno and swept me into the water. It was a while later when I found out you survived too. All those reports really ticked me off. They said such awful things about you. Let's not focus on the dark stuff. Hey, Saul, aren't you going to praise me for being alive? She. Right, of course I am. A kid like you against the whole wide world? Oof. Oof. You did great staying alive, Robin. 22 years long. Thank you for being such a survivor. I'm so glad we're able to meet again after all this time. Okay. Professor, Mom, Saul, why am I the one who has to live? I can't stand it. I want to die. Oh, Robin's about to lose it. Robin's about to lose it. I see this. I see it. She's. I don't want to turn the page. I don't want to turn the page. She's so happy. She's so happy. And I don't want to. Okay. I know. I've missed you so much, Saul. Shishi, I missed you too. Oh. A tearful reunion. Color spread next issue. Everyone is crying. Except Jinbei and Luffy. And Zoro. Okay. Luffy is smiling, though, because he's happy that she's happy. God damn. That... How? This is... Oh my God. That intro, man. Alright, that entire... First off, another... The piece de resistance. Another fantastic chapter from Oda. Holy shit. That whole intro with Robin, amazing. First off, seeing like the lowest of the low, which honestly, this probably wasn't even that. We know she suffered a lot, but the whole idea of like, it's been such a long time for her to be feeling these horrible things. Until Luffy, obviously. Until then. But the fact for like 20 years, she was just hopeless, you know? Living with all these horrible things said about her. Was crazy. Crazy. I love this scene of her drawing Ohara in the map book. Really cool. Really cool. And then we do cut away a bit. We do cut away a bit for like a few pages, you know. And some fun world building. Really enjoyable fun world building. But then it's right back to the, all right, time to suffer, you know. But oh my God, the way that he, first off, the Saul falling thing, I'm so happy that was nothing. I'm so happy that was nothing. The fall and he can't get up thing, and then Robin just knows, oh, no, it's not. He knows she's going to be there. He's doing this for her. She's even wearing a similar dress to what she wore in the flashback, too. That's so crazy. Yeah, literally. Wow. I'm not sure. I think the one thing I'm like, that I'm harder to kill than I thought. I kind of wish. I don't know. I'm a bit iffy on the explanation for that. a bit iffy on the explanation for that. I kind of wish we got to see it in a way. This is very much a show not tell thing, but it's cool. It's cool still, you know. I almost wish I almost wish that he just said I'm harder to kill than I thought. I don't know. I feel like that might be like I feel like people might not like it, but I don't know. It feels more natural. Um, when I came to, I found myself drowning in the ocean. Whew. I love this. Let's not focus on the dark stuff. Aren't you going to praise me for being alive? Of course I am. A kid like you against the whole wide world. That's so powerful. And the way she just breaks. She breaks and then I missed you so much. God. Yeah, shout out to Zhao Pinto. Appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. Wow. Wow. I've missed you too. This is going to be really bad. Like the fact this is this early, it gets me worried. It actually gets me kind of worried. Because obviously, Saul will realistically be a major character in this arc. Realistically. But this is to be blunt, this is what we've been waiting for Robin and Saul to reunite. So it happening so early, you know, it's good. It's really good. But I'm also like, I'm excited for where this is going to lead, but I'm also like a bit cautious because I don't want him and Robin, you know, this whole arc for her to be swept under the rug for other characters, or it's just like, oh, that happened. Let's move on now. So I don't know. I want this to not this because this is fantastic. This is so good. Them the way that Oda had them reenacting how they first met, unreal. He did not need to do that. That hit really hard. And this panel, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. That whole intro leading to this, really powerful. Really powerful. I think this episode in the anime will be great. I think this will be like Kuma flashback level of like great in the anime. But I'm really hoping that Saul and Robin still get some spotlight after this. I'm really hoping, you know, because Elbaf, one of the reasons I've been looking forward to it so much was obviously because Luffy and Usopp were going to be the two main ones. But then Oda's like, oh, Saul's alive and he's on Elbaf. So it's like, oh, my three favorite Straw Hats are going to be like major plot relevant characters. In my eyes, you know, in my eyes. Not that every Straw Hat is plot relevant, but you get what I'm saying. They have the emotional journey through the arc. But I'm really hoping that we continue to get more of Robin and Saul. Literally anything would be phenomenal. But this is crazy. Everyone's crying. I wish Frankie cried more than everyone else. I don't know why. I think that would be funny. He's crying so much that the cry is coming out of his mouth. That's so fun. Wow. Wow. This has been an amazing year for One Piece. A really, really amazing year. Like, I don't know. I think this must be like one of the best years for the series ever, right? Because think about it. all the great chapters. I can't believe that this. When was Saul revealed to be alive? That was last year, right? The episode was this year, though. Oh no, no. The Saul Alive was last year. Saul Alive was last year. Oh my god. Like, oh, it's 2022. I thought it was 2023 for sure. That's crazy. Time is crazy. Time is crazy. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So that was an amazing chapter. I'm gonna be honest. I do think the Usopp seeing Elbaf stuff hit me more because it's like this I expected to hit me a lot, right? And it's not that the Usopp thing I didn't expect to hit because I mean to be fair, I did. It's like, look, he's finally seeing it. But I think like Robin breaking here after all that fake smile and all that and that intro. Oh my god. Incredible. Incredible. Don't get me wrong. You know, there's a phrase for this. To quote Jermaine Cole, they act like two legends cannot coexist. And these two chapters in a row are like a two peaks in a mountain range that is Elbaf. And there will surely be peaks that are matching those or possibly even surpassing the greatness present in these chapters. So, oh man. Yeah, that's heavy. That's really heavy. Robin blushing, thinking she looks like her mom. Like, that's so good. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was great. That was great. You know what? Of course it's great. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. I wish I was more. I almost wish I was more, emotionally available at some points reading One Piece because I feel so many things right now. I am like, how is this real? I can't believe this is happening. I'm loving that it's happening. I am immensely emotionally like invested in the story right now, and I have been for many years. And I love Robin, and I love Usopp. I love these guys, but I want to just I want to be like Robin in this scene with her being so happy and then just bawling. Like this is so peak. It's so peak. Uh, all right, I'm gonna start reading the chat again. Obviously, that was an amazing chapter. That was another phenomenal chapter of One Piece, the best-selling manga in history. So let's see what you guys sent, and I'll put the music back on as well. Okay. Saul is the first D to defy death in a flashback. That's true. That is true. Every dare she is hitting me in the feels. Yeah. Yeah. It was that was crazy. love the little scene of her noticing O'Hara isn't shown on the map, so she draws it to keep their legacy alive. Yeah, that was an amazing scene. That was great. That was really great. I think this chapter was so wholesome. Yeah. Like I'm in like these past two chapters are things I never could have imagined being possible. Given a few years ago. Well, obviously I imagined them. But seeing them real and not like fan fiction or something like that, like this is crazy. Crazy stuff. I simply think the reason is that Elbaf will be too chaotic and extremely high paced that now is the only time where you can reduce the pace a bit and have it work. I get what you're saying, because I also think Elbaf is going to be crazy chaotic, you know? I have a lot of, thoughts, like maybe it could be a battle royale, maybe this will be the start to the final war, which is why I have the final war on my mind. I mean, this, to me, this is the final stepping stone before Marie-Joie and Laugh-Tale. Like, what else is there? Maybe Hachinosu, maybe Lodestar. Those are like some other theories people have. Literally, the fact I'm like, what else is there in a series with infinite possibilities? Because obviously it's got to end at some point. It's got to end. But I feel like this is the last stepping stone before the war begins, Especially because it's in Warland. I think that war is going to come. That's how you know the end is near. Exactly, V-Dub. Exactly. It's crazy. I've been reading One Piece now for like almost 4 years. Probably. Let's think about it. Because I started in lockdown, which is 2020. 2020. Oh, actually 5 years. I apparently have been reading One Piece for 5 years. Unless my math is completely off. Hold on. Yeah, 2020. So, like, 5 years I've been reading this story. And it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy how much things have changed. How invested I am. It's a wild experience, truly. I want to see the Straw Hats react to Hachinosu. I'm betting they see Hachinosu, an island where people are pirates for money, and they laugh at them on Mocktown. I need that. I want New World Mocktown before the end of the story. Well, Hachinosu is very similar to Mocktown. I do agree. I agree. They're only in there for not big dreams. They're in there for small time, money, literally wealth, fame, power. That's all they're in for. They're not in for the dream. So I could definitely see that being the case. If they go to Hachinosu, it'll be like Mocktown. I agree. Panda Man, appreciate you for stopping by, and appreciate the kind message, and I'm glad you enjoyed me losing my mind to seeing this chapter of suffering. Let's see. Like, I truly can't believe this is real. Like, that's a lot. This is really heavy. Like, I have a very strong affinity towards characters like Robin and Usopp, because to be blunt, they are rather negative characters. And seeing Robin as an 8-year-old have a scene like that was really depressing. Genuinely really depressing. But obviously the payoff, the struggle that she went through was all worth it, because she did find what Saul told her. She found what she was looking for, and that's so beautiful. So getting that little recap before their reunion with her mom, with Saul, I kind of wish we saw Clover a little bit in there. That would have been really great. But regardless, incredible stuff. Oda, especially over the past few years, has become increasingly more daring in what he's willing to show in the series. Like, having that scene with Robin as a child was really daring to me. So, but obviously, that's realistically something that would have happened to her, given her situation. So, yeah. That's honestly, like, I don't want to ramble too much on my thoughts here, because it was just great. Plain and simply, that was amazing. We're in a world where Robin and Saul actually reunited. We've seen it. It's not fan fiction anymore. It's not fan fiction. I feel emotionally moved. I feel very moved right now. Like, seeing Robin's journey, I almost wish, like, as much as I did enjoy that world building, and that's how we obviously got to Saul. Also, Big Mom was mentioned. That was really cool. That was one of my predictions. I was like, ooh, if there's world building, Big Mom should definitely be talked about. That was great. But literally just seeing, like, I wish we saw more of the baggage. More baggage. I just need more baggage. But I also really enjoyed Robin saying stuff like, hey, let's not focus on the dark stuff. That was really, really powerful as well. I love One Piece. One Piece is so good. It's so good. But, as I said, next week, since there is a break after this chapter, we will be doing a charity stream for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, just like we did last year, with a bunch of great goals for the kids, So if you guys feel so inclined, we're going to be streaming on December 15th for the charity. Stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff coming. Trust me. I'm going to be so serious right now. There's a lot of stuff planned, and it's kind of stressful, but in like a fun way, because it's like, look, I'm trying hard for it, and that makes it good. It feels rewarding to get it out. So look forward to stuff next week, of course, and then the charity stream. It'll be a great time. So with that is going to be it for me. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid. Let's see. There should be. I would assume there's some people on. Redirect. Virgo. We're raiding Virgo. Actually, wait. Who else is live? I don't know if it says upcoming on some. I'm not certain how upcoming. I don't want to do it if he's not. Okay, Virgo started relatively recently. That's good to know. Okay. I don't want to have it be something where it's like, oh, we redirected, and it immediately is what's it called? Shut down or whatever. But it seems like he's good. So we're gonna raid Virgo. Oh, can't wait for the Agenda Reverie too. It'll be a great time. It'll be a fantastic time for Elbaf Baggage. But we will be Morge is live. I can't redirect to him. channels need to have a thing where you can accept redirects. Morge is sadly not available to be redirected to. But he is indeed live. If you do wish to watch Mr. Morge, watch him. He's one of the OGs in our community. So definitely, look forward to the agenda reverie. That's what I was saying. My brain was focused on like too many different thoughts at once. Very excited for the agenda reverie. Agendas, which agendas will be spilt. I think we got to put some hype on these new giant warrior pirates. They need some sauce. I think the future is theirs, which could also mean that one of these giants is gonna die, like Dorian Broggy could die. That would be insane. But that's just a theory. That's just theory. Now I say, I am going to lose my mind over this chapter more in solitude, so I can just suffer. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna suffer. Yeah, Rodo, he sucks though. We do not mess with Rodo. Rodo, more like weirdo. Okay. With that, let's get out of here. Look forward to the agenda reverie tomorrow, 7:30 EST. It'll be a great time. And also, completely unrelated. Like completely unrelated. What's it called? I played this game yesterday. It's like, okay, so I hate Overwatch. Like, I really don't like Overwatch, like shooter games. I'm not a big fan. But I played this game. It's like Marvel Overwatch. Gonna be so serious, it's fire. And like I said, I do not like these games. I do not. But I get to be Iron Fist and punch people to death. And it's so cool. And the game looks cool. It's so overwhelming to play as any other character because I can't aim with a weapon at all, but I can punch people. That's fun. Anyhow, I just wanted to get that off. Check out the game. It's like free. That's why I got it. If it wasn't free, I wouldn't get it. A lot of fun. But anyway, now